Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we will be continuing going over the fragrance that I have purchased over the last couple months. I do have quite a few fragrances in this one box. These are all from the same website, but I'm gonna split this up into two. We're gonna go over we're gonna go over 6 in this video and then 6 in the second video for this box specifically, but there's plenty of videos coming out over the next little while regarding these perfumes that I have purchased. So if you're interested, let's get into the video.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
All of these perfumes from this round and then the second round are from fragrancenet.com. So these came from the US. I am in Canada, so I ordered these from the US. I haven't had any problems with the website. It's fairly straightforward. The only thing is so the prices can either be posted in USD or the whole website can convert to Canadian. So if you see CAD written in front of the price or in front of the total, then yes, that's in Canadian. If it is not there, then it is in USD. It does charge your card in USD, even if it shows you the subtotal or the total in Canadian. So just be mindful of that, because if you're looking at it assuming that it's in Canadian dollars, or if you've purchased on the website before and it was in Canadian dollars and now you're just assuming that it is and it was in USD, then you don't know how much you're spending, obviously. So that was the only thing I would say. It does take about a week and a half it did take about a week and a half to get to me. I'm in Ontario, so it's not so bad, and as of right now, knock on wood, there hasn't been any duties charged. So that's just a little bit about the company. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's start with the first fragrance is Angel Muse by Mugler. This is the Eau de Toilette. I also had the Eau de Parfum, but I have that in a travel size because I need like 2 sprays of that. But I wanted to try the Eau de Toilette as well because I really like the fragrance. However, it is a powerhouse, and sometimes I just don't need all of that. Plus, this one is supposed to be a little bit fresher, less heavy. This is the box. Super pretty. It just says Angel Muse. It says Eau de Toilette at the bottom. There's all stars in the silver lining, and then that is the bottle of the back. And these bottles can be refilled. I don't know if they can refill the travel sizes, but I know they refill the big ones. The only thing, the bottle is gorgeous. That's the front. So it looks like that, a little shooting star kind of action. Only thing is that this doesn't stand up, so it'll have to lie flat, or you have to put it in something to hold it upright, or I believe they sell stands, or you can get stands for these. I don't think I plan on getting one. I'll probably just lay it flat, but unfortunately I don't prefer that. It is pretty, but it'd be nice if it stood upright. So the main accords are sweet, woody, fruity, chocolate, tropical, aromatic, citrus, nutty, fresh, and oud. Top notes are passion fruit, mandarin orange, lemon. Middle notes are hazelnut, cocoa spread, cassis, and the base notes are vetiver, akigala wood, and chocolate and caramel. So yes, this still has the original Angel DNA. It doesn't have patchouli in it, but it kind of feels like there's patchouli in it. Possibly from the wood note. And if you don't like patchouli, you might be okay with this, but it does smell like there's patchouli in it. It gives me that kind of vibe. But yes, it does smell an awful lot like Angel Muse. It is just a little bit fresher. That passion fruit, orange, lemon top note situation does brighten the fragrance quite a bit. It does hang around, at least in brightness, for a decent amount of time. The fragrance, this lasts a really long time, especially for an eau de toilette, because you know Mugler fragrances are up here in terms of powerhouses. They last forever. This brings it down from like a 12-hour fragrance to maybe like a 8-hour fragrance, which works just fine for me. This did accomplish what I wanted it to accomplish. So it's a bit brighter, it's a little bit more fresh, and it's easier to wear without it taking over your entire surroundings. So it's more crowd pleasing, it's less invasive. But yeah, that is Angel Muse Eau de Toilette by Mugler. Do I think you need both of these? No. Or at least, like, I have this one with the intention of wearing this more frequently, and then I have the small Muse for special occasions because I see myself wearing that significantly less because of its strength. So if you view it in that regard, then yes. But if you don't like the strength of Muse, just get this one. And if you really like the strength of Muse, then you can get that one. They smell fairly similar. They just help. Having both of them helps me wear the actual scent more often. Alright, so the next one that I got, and I got this purely for summer purposes, that, and I was trying to find one of these flankers that I like because I'm not all that into this kind of fragrance. But this is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Love is Love. This is also an eau de toilette. I don't like light blue. I know light blue intense is supposed to be better, but I just don't like the fragrance. It's not necessarily that it's hang time. I just don't find it interesting. But I like the idea of the freshness and the purpose of it, and why people gravitate towards light blue so frequently. So I wanted to find one that I thought I would enjoy. So I read the notes for Love is Love. I also had it was recommended in a video that I was watching. I read the notes on this one and I thought this might be something that I would enjoy. So let me pull up the notes. And this is Love is Love Perfume. So there's a Love is Love Perfume, but this one is Perfume. That's the bottle. Sorry if you see fingerprints and stuff, but it's just the light blue bottle, light blue juice, and it says Love is Love on the front. The main accords for this one are fruity, sweet, citrus, fresh, vanilla, woody, and aromatic. The top notes for this one are lemon, Granny Smith apple, red berries. Middle notes are raspberry, ice cream, jasmine, and the base notes are whipped cream, cedar, musk, and amber. It has, like I'd say, it has the it has the light blue DNA in it because it's a lemon-based fragrance, and you do smell the lemon in it, but because of the raspberry, the ice cream, and the whipped cream, it smells like lemon raspberry. No, it smells like raspberry lemonade or raspberry lemonade sherbet. So the ice cream, whipped cream does give it a creamy background, but it smells like raspberry lemonade to me, which I love about that. It just made it a little bit more interesting instead of just being a lemon-based fragrance. But the lemon and the raspberry are equal in this, so I don't think any one of them pulls further in this fragrance. I think they're fair. This is a lemon raspberry, sorry, raspberry lemonade fragrance. You smell both of those fruits equally. I think that the Granny Smith apple and the red berries kind of just add to the sweetness and the brightness of the fragrance, but raspberry lemonade is what I get from this. It doesn't last a long time. I would give it like 3 hours. It is an eau de toilette, and it performs kind of like light blue. Like, this is the problem with light blue, and that's why people favor light blue intense. But you know, it's nice for the summer. It's refreshing, it's cute, it's easygoing. I wore this when I had to go to my office to pick up something. I don't dislike it, and if you're the type of person that likes to change your fragrances during the day, like, you wouldn't mind this. But yeah, I like it for its purpose. I did buy it for the summer for a nice, light, refreshing kind of fragrance. So that is light blue, love is love. So the third eau de toilette, and there's quite a few eau de toilettes. I don't typically buy those, but I was looking for like this one and Love is Love. I was looking for fresh summer refreshing scents, so that's where I was going. They were both also recommended in the video. And this is Versace Eros Perfume. Again, this is an eau de toilette. This is the box. Trying to show it without blinding you because it's reflective, but it's like a gold box. It's got the standard Versace logo on it. And this is a really big box for this fragrance, first of all. Like, I don't understand that. But anyways, this is the bottle. It is so cute. Like, in this size, I think it's cute. If it was bigger, I would not like it. I'm not particularly a fan of Versace as a brand, like as like their patterns and stuff, their logo, their branding. I'm not a fan of Versace, but yeah, this is standard for them. This is the type of thing for them. I don't mind it because of its size. If I got the really big one, then I don't know that I would like it, but that's just the bottle. So this fragrance comes in an eau de parfum. I didn't get that one. I heard it's not the greatest, but I got the eau de toilette because apparently this is supposed to smell like gummy bears. The white gummy bear, to be specific. So the main accords are citrus, fruity, sweet, floral, white floral, musky, and fresh. Top notes are Sicilian lemon, raspberry, white currant, mandarin orange, and cologne. Middle notes are magnolia, jasmine, orange blossom, and freesia, and the base notes are musk, ambroxan, woody notes, and patchouli. So yes, this has lemon and raspberry in it like Love is Love does, but this is significantly sweeter. And this does smell like a gummy bear. It smells like candy. I think that white currant really adds something to this. But yeah, it smells like gummy candy. So it could be any gummy candy, but like it smells like the white gummy bear. This doesn't have the best performance either. I think this is like more of a 4-5 hour fragrance. Like you can still smell it on the skin because it becomes a very, very, very close skin scent within like an hour or 2 hours. So it does last fairly well on the skin, but it loses projection, its sillage, all of that fairly soon. I think the patchouli gives it a chance on hanging on to the skin, but otherwise it doesn't last all that long. But again, it serves its purpose. I do love it for the summer. I just got this really, and I already made a decent dent in this because I really do like this fragrance. It's just so cheerful and youthful and refreshing and bright and sweet and crisp. Yeah, like this, if you're having a bad day or a hard day and you spray this, like, it's hard to be mad. Well, it helps. It's very nice and uplifting and bright, and you can smell the lemon in it, but it doesn't pull cleaning products. It doesn't pull to lemon pledge. It's just nice and bright and uplifting in this. So that is Versace Eros Perfume Eau de Toilette. I've never tried the Eau de Parfum, but I read the reviews on it, and it's not the preferred one of the two. I love this, so I'm good with just having this. Alright, let's go on to the next one. So the next three of these, they're all Eau de Parfums. First one here is Kenzo Amour. That is what it's called, just Kenzo Amour. And this is a 50 ml. This is the Eau de Parfum, like I said. I don't like this bottle. And it was either my mom or my brother that said that it looks like a intimate toy. I just don't like the bottle. It has no branding on it, and oh, it says Kenzo Amour at the very top. It says Kenzo Amour here at the very top, but that's about it. There's no branding on it. It's just a weapon, like a blunt force object. And when you open and close it, first of all, this entire top part comes off. So this is the fragrance. Like it severely changes everything. So the top part of this comes off, and you can use this as a weapon in your free time. But my thing about this bottle is you have to pay attention in order to close it. It's got so it's a triangle shape, right? And then it's got two indents here, in here, and in here. And then there's two grooves on the inside of this. You can see up here, here, and on that side. And you gotta line those up. So there's not grooves and indents on all three sides, only on two of the sides. So if you twist it the wrong way, it will not close. So you gotta make sure it's matches. That's my grievance with the bottle. Yeah, I don't particularly like it. I did see this in a perfumer's declutter video. Actually, she was getting rid of this because she hated the bottle. It's just like storing it was a pain. Right now my perfumes are out. They're not in a unit, so the height of this doesn't really, well, hopefully won't be a problem. But yeah, it's not an attractive bottle. But she did say that she liked the scent and she enjoyed it while she had it. She just got tired of having to try to store this, and it would have to be out on display, and the bottle is not cute. So understandable sometimes. This fragrance comes in 3 different colored bottles. So there's this one, which is the fuchsia. There's a white cream colored one and a orange one. I understand they're all the same fragrance. They may just be their different sizes. I'm not sure, or I don't know, it's a regional thing. I'm not sure what the colors are, but if you go on Fragrantica, all 3 of them are in the picture. I believe they are all the same fragrance. But just in case, this is the fuchsia one, obviously. So I've only smelled this one. I've never looked at the other 2 bottles. They don't even have the other 2 bottle colors on Fragrantica, on FragranceNet. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But on Fragrantica, the 3 of them are in the picture. They all have the same notes. So the main accords for this are vanilla, floral, powdery, lactonic, sweet, savory, tropical, balsamic, musky, and amber. The top notes are rice, white tea, middle notes are frangipani, cherry blossom, heliotrope, and the base notes are vanilla, incense, musk, and woody notes. So this is supposed to smell like rice pudding. And it does. Rice pudding with like flowers. However, it smells like hypnotic poison. Not as good. I really, really, really like hypnotic poison, but this is a lighter, brighter, more floral version of that. I can wear this. Hypnotic poison is a type of fragrance I would wear in the dead of winter because it's a heavier fragrance. This one I would still wear in cold weather, but not, it doesn't need to be like freezing. Otherwise, I really like hypnotic poison. I like wearing it in the house. I find it comforting. It's not a cheap fragrance. This one is more affordable. I would wear this in the house and wear hypnotic poison out. But do I think you need both? No, I do not. Like, if you have hypnotic poison, you don't need this as well. But if you have hypnotic poison, you will also like this. The other thing is, this doesn't last as long and it's not as strong. When I got these in the mail and I tried them the first day that the package arrived, and I tried all of the fragrances, this smelled like nothing. Like, not even alcohol. It smelled like nothing at all. I gave it a day, still smelled like nothing. 2 days, it smelled like plastic. So I almost decluttered it, but then I waited 2 weeks. It's usually what happens with these fragrances is if they don't smell right or they don't smell good to me when I first open the package, I forget about it for 2 weeks or a couple weeks and come back to it. And when I came back to it, it smelled like hypnotic poison. And to this day, it smells like hypnotic poison. So that's just to test that when you order fragrances and they come, especially if they come long distances, if they've been agitated and whatnot, they might not smell right out of the package. So you might want to give it a second to settle before you dive in or before you choose whether or not you're going to toss them. Yeah, that's my journey with Kenzo Amour. There we go. I am going to keep it for now, although it does smell like hypnotic poison. But if anybody ever comes to my house and they like hypnotic poison, I'll probably end up just giving this to them. But until then, she shall stay. I have like 3 fragrances from this collection. I do not have the original. I probably won't get the original. But as of right now, I have 3 of them. So this one, this big bottle, this is a 75 ml, and this is La Nuit Tresor L'Eau de Parfum Caresse. So this is Caresse. I don't have the original La Nuit Tresor. La Nuit Tresor. This is by Lancome. I don't have the original one. I didn't hear anybody talking about this. I tried to find reviews about it. I saw it on FragranceNet and I realized it was being discontinued. That's the bottle there. So it was being discontinued and they were selling the 75 ml bottle for a really good price. I was like, I've never heard anything about it. I don't think I should buy a 75 milliliter bottle of a perfume I've heard nothing about on a blind buy. Because what if I don't like it? Then I have this big old bottle. But anyways, I read the accords and the notes. So the main accords are sweet, floral, fruity, vanilla, rose, powdery, tropical, soft, spicy, and patchouli. Top notes. Ooh. Top notes are raspberry, lychee, pink pepper, bergamot. Middle notes are almond blossom, damask rose, and jasmine. Base notes are Tahitian vanilla, tonka bean, orchid, patchouli, and white musk. So, I bought this perfume before I found Kilian After Sunset. So I was still looking for a lychee fragrance, and this was a lychee fragrance that didn't have rhubarb or rhubarb-esque notes. So I bought it. Now, I really do like this. To me, this is just because I have two others, and they all resemble each other, but there's something different about them. So I kind of have an idea what La Nuit Tresor is supposed to smell like. So I think this is it, but with lychee, which I like it. Apparently this is a lighter version of the original La Nuit Tresor. And it doesn't have the caramel, the praline, and the incense in it, which is hilarious because I think this is a fairly heavy scent. Like, it's not really heavy, but it's decently heavy, and it reminds me of Angel. Yeah, it reminds me of Angel. It reminds me of Mugler fragrances, so not necessarily Angel, but it feels like it should be part of their line, aside from the fact that it's not as strong. But it's probably the patchouli. Every time I smell patchouli in a fragrance, patchouli and vanilla, I'm like, ooh, Angel. But I really do like this. Do I think I needed a 75 milliliter bottle? No. But I do like it. I do smell the lychee. It is a nice, deep, creamy lychee fragrance. This obviously didn't satisfy what I was looking for with After Sunset. This is a fairly different fragrance from that. But it's, I would assume, La Nuit Tresor with lychee. But it's good. It's not too sweet. It's easy to wear. I really do like this fragrance, and the bottle is gorgeous. I don't particularly love the color, especially for, like, it's called Caress. I don't particularly love the color of it, but it was a good blind buy. And unfortunately it's being discontinued. I really do like, is it being discontinued? I don't know. I don't want to be the mouthpiece for that. So yeah, if you're interested in the fragrance, look into it. But I have it. I enjoy it. But yeah, because I have this is supposed to be the lighter version of La Nuit Tresor. I have A la Folie and I have Nude. I don't see the point in getting the original, especially now that I have a bottle that's so big and I have 3 bottles. So I probably won't end up getting that, but I do enjoy this one. Last but not least, we have Roberto Cavalli Le Parfum. Oh, the Parfum. The hold that this fragrance has on the fragrance community is astounding to me. Not that it's not a good fragrance, everybody likes some Roberto Cavalli the Parfum. So this is the bottle, and as much as I love how the bottle feels in the hand, this is the 30 milliliter, and as much as I love how this feels in my hand, like a nice solid smooth rock, I hate this Like, why? You can see that. The tiger stripes, why? It's just reminiscent of its time. This came out in 2012. Yeah, it's reminiscent of its time. If anything, later. But anyways, I digress. If I feel so inclined, I will cover the band, but otherwise I do like the bottle. I think it's sleek, it's gorgeous, it's got the thick glass at the bottom that I enjoy because it just makes things feel, especially perfumes, just feel so much more luxe and gorgeous, heavy. So this is the vanilla fragrance. One of the best vanillas that I have. The main accords are vanilla, amber, white floral, sweet, warm spicy, citrus, soft spicy, and balsamic. Top notes are pink pepper, middle notes are African orange flower, base notes are vanilla, benzoin, tonka bean. That's like the vanilla trifecta. If you want something to smell like vanilla, vanilla, benzoin, tonka bean. The pink pepper gives it a little bit of a spicy edge on opening, but I really like this. That orange flower does give it some brightness, so it's not so heavy. All in all, this is a very good fragrance. And because of the mixture of the notes, it gives it some more leeway of when you can wear this. So if it was without the flower, I think it would be really, really deep ambery, and it would be more of a nighttime or fall winter fragrance. But that orange flower does really give it a little bit more of a brightness, some more character. And that pink pepper makes it a little spicy, gives you fall vibes. I really like this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I almost didn't buy it. I had it in my cart for quite some time, battling as to whether or not I wanted to purchase it or not, if I was gonna like it. But no, I really thoroughly enjoy this perfume. I look forward to using it more in the fall winter, as well as like mixing it with other things. So yeah, that's Roberto Cavalli Eau de Parfum. The inside of the box too. It is so just reminds me of when people used to have hydraulics on their cars and everything was low riding. Oh man. But yeah, that's the first 6 from this fragrance net. Why can't I speak? From this order from Fragrance Net. So if you'd like to see the part 2 to this specifically, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.